Hey, what's up, folks? Grandison Shines, and thank you very much for watching this video. We are at part two. The first opportunity that we spoke about, spoke about the importance of having those foundational principles, and we understood what foundational principles are. Today, we're going to be talking about awareness, more in specific, self-awareness. Have to be self-aware as a leader. Then you get to the point of having what we call others awareness and then situational awareness as well. For a leader, all three are apropos, but the most important is self-awareness. And let's talk about what self-awareness is. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand one's own thoughts, emotions, and actions. It involves being aware of one's own mental states and processes, as well as the ability to reflect on them. Reflect on them. Let me focus there for a second. Reflect on your emotional states. Reflect on your actions. Reflect on your thoughts. One of the hardest things to do is control the thoughts. In fact, as a leader, that's the one, as a person, period, one of the most difficult things that you're going to master in life. If you ever do master, there are many, many people that I know that are younger than me, older than me, that have not mastered their thoughts at all. And that is because they don't self-reflect. I'm under the impression that is the key reason why they have not mastered, because of no self-reflection and or introspection. Understanding who you are is one of the most important opportunities you're going to have as a leader. You must know yourself, know your triggers. Know how people push buttons. Understand human nature, or your human nature, your nature as a person, or male, female, whatever that may be, but also as an individual. Understanding your personality. That's why we like to do the MBTI, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, for everyone that comes through the program, understanding their personality. Because by the time you're 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, your personality is pretty much hardwired. You can learn other behaviors, you can learn other skill sets, you will develop other habits, all that comes into play, but your personality is pretty hardcore, pretty hardwired there. Everything else, and I will just preface with this as well, we are reprogrammable. Everything else that you're going to learn is going to come by way of you going through how we learn from our external environment, audiovisual, kinesthetic. Right? And then we have to get to the point of mastery, meditation, repetition, and teaching. That's one of our modalities that we have in the programs, called the 6 Principles of Mastery: audio, visual, kinesthetic, meditation, repetition, and teach. In order to master oneself, you have to do the exact same thing. Mastering yourself is very complicated. It's very involved. It's very tedious and very meticulous. Humans are so complex that managing humans takes a lot of energy. We'll talk about that later. It takes a lot of resolve to maintain every single day. I know there are times when I'm leading folks, or even talking and holding presentations or whatever it may, I come home and I'm just drained. I'm not only that I speak so much, but all the barrage of questions and the attitudes and personalities you have to deal with, and have to be able to communicate and switch at the moment's notice when talking to the person on the left and talking to the person on the right then and there, being able to switch the conversation so that they can understand what I'm talking about or how I'm communicating to them. That's all well important. Last paragraph here. Self-awareness is considered to be a key aspect of human consciousness, and is thought to be a prerequisite for many other cognitive and emotional processes. If you know anything about humans, guess what? You'll see that this whole self-awareness aspect of it is extremely important. But the pendulum does swing both ways, and this is where you have to go to the other side to understand that you have to be aware of others, aware of people, and to the fact of, even to the point of judging or making some sort of assessment. And they're in profiling. There are times when people say we shouldn't judge or profile. Well, that's how you survive. This is how you can even preempt some of the things that may be coming at you, by understanding how to take certain aspects, body movements, positions, and everything else, proprioception, all that kind of information, and understanding, guess what? I may be in danger, or I could be in potential danger. So we have to be others aware as well as situational awareness. A leader should come into any environment scope out the environment, become aware of not only the people that are there, but also the situations at hand or the potential situations at hand, and then act from there. Not acting but being proactive, not acting out of just reaction all the time as well. So this whole awareness opportunity for us is very intricate, very detail oriented, should be very, very intentional. The most important thing for you who's watching this video is to become entirely more self-aware. You will benefit your leadership career wherever you go by understanding who you are, your pet peeves, your nuances, the things that trigger you, but also the things that put you on the positive side of the emotional state, and then working from there. All right, folks, Grandison Shine signing out. Stay tuned for part 3 of the video. Thanks.